Well, we're here for another hot goss moment. And I know you got some hot goss for me, so get at it. Let's go.
And it's our favorite. Let's go. Well, I wanted to address my girl, my Taurus, Candy Burris, my fellow Tauran. So she was actually doing an interview recently with AJC News where she cried and she actually revealed a lot. To make it short, she's not over her divorce and she's in no way healed. So I wanted to just bring that up to mention, even people like Candy who are rich, they're not perfect and they're still like missing their exes.
Yeah, well, wealth and happiness are two different things sometimes,
That is
you know?
very true.
And love, I think she really loved him. I don't know what happened with the divorce. I don't even know why they broke up. I haven't been following it, but I feel very sad for two things. One, that she's divorced and her mama may have been right. So that's my only
Yeah.
that's my only gripe. That's
That
my only gripe.
hurt. Because
Yeah.
Mama Joyce has told Candy, I told you so on several occasions.
Right.
And I'm being facetious, but I just feel like
Oh,
Mama
1,000%.
Joyce would say that.
1,000%. And I would hate to be on the other side of that "I told you so."
I know. And word on the street is he actually was unfaithful. That's the word on the street. That's why
Uh, you
they
know, Unfaithful in what way? Because did they not allude possibly to having a open marriage a little bit? Where they just
they
kinda
did allude
not
to
open,
that.
let me backtrack, but wasn't there some alluding to the fact that, they're kind of free willy in their marriage, whatever that looks like?
Like another woman and Candy and Todd,
Yeah,
whatever that means to
whatever that
you.
is.
Right, to you, right? And that's true. They have said that in the public before more than one time. But I guess unfaithful, I wonder what that because they haven't given us much information as to what unfaithful means. And
Right.
all I have are rumors, which I don't want to put out there.
In a marriage like that where, anything kinda goes, it's kind of hard to define for those of us who don't have relationships like that, what does unfaithful mean?
Exactly. Because to both of us and some of us out there, it's anybody else. So, but to them, what rules do they have? We don't know.
Yeah. But nevertheless, thinking about the children, I never love it when people divorce. I never love
No, me
that.
either.
Um, and I don't love that for Candy because if you remember the early days of Atlanta and it was weighing on her marrying Todd, who her mother didn't really approve of. I mean, she put a lot into that marriage and they couldn't keep their hands off of each other back in the day and they were the
I
cutest couple. I mean, they were just
know.
so adorable and aspirational, and so for it to come to this, that's really quite sad.
It is, and I felt bad for her when she was dating AJ because he passed away
Oh, that's
in an
right. I remember
unfortunate
AJ.
incident. Yeah,
Yeah.
so Candy had so much loss behind her. I was so happy that she finally found love again because it was like a minute until she really settled down again after that. And I could see why you're scared.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, what's
That's
up
a lot.
next?
So, well, lucky for Lisa and Jodi from Real Housewives of Miami, they may have caught their big break. They actually just caught a huge legal break and they have made some sort of settlement deal with the
Uh-huh.
prosecutor and won't face any jail time for the device they had placed in Lenny's car. And like we said before, they actually found out the device was there, based on seeing it there and then listening to Lisa and Jodi's voice on the device.
They got
That was
better.
great.
They gotta get better with their intel.
You gotta do better than that.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, good for them. I just know that Lenny was absolutely horrible to her, and I could see why she felt like she had to take those extreme measures.
They really wanted what they wanted out of him, man, and I hope this doesn't stop her from getting that house built, because I know she was supposed to have some house built on the water or something. They, like, had these plans in the prenup. Well, I saved the craziest and juiciest for last because
Okay.
you know Alicia from Real Housewives of Rhode
Yes.
Island?
Yeah.
Did you see the post that she posted the other day, literally just the other day, when
No.
she said, asking for a friend, do you think it's okay if your spouse takes your money and pays bills without asking if you never see your money or your check? What? So, Billy, what is he doing?
Well, looks like he's
Clearly
keeping bills
taking
with
her
her money.
money. Yeah, yeah, clearly taking her money, that's what's happening. Girl, get a financial advisor
Oh.
and a forensic accountant, do it.
And yet still, let's be honest, she's probably not going anywhere. So on to the next hot news. Um, real quick, real quick. Danny Bucco is in the news, or Bucco. Is that how you say it? Bucco? Yeah, Danny Bucco is
Buku,
in the
yeah,
news.
however you say
And
it.
apparently he was supposed to appear on Watch What Happens Live and had suddenly dropped out at the last minute, claiming that instead of heading to New York City for press, that he'll be staying in LA working on an incredible new project that came together at the last minute and was way too good to pass up.
Whoa.
Now, everybody's first thought, me included, oh, you didn't want to take the heat because you would have been taking all the heat.
I
And not going to be
know.
shy about it, about how you're coming across in the way you treat your wife.
He was scared of what to say to Andy.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100. Come on.
I only know the problems we see on TV, on our screens, and there's definitely a communication problem with how he communicates with Nia that I don't think is landing with anybody.
Thank you so much for telling us that. You
Mhm.
did have some hot
No,
tea.
look at me getting in, like
You
getting in there.
did. I
Uh,
created a monster.
so I'm gonna try to kind of dive in a little bit about this Dorit and PK um
Okay.
situation. And it does appear that Dorit may be a little bit more strategic than we think. You know, she filed for divorce immediately after she saw that photograph of PK holding hands with the former Amazing Race contestant Shayna Wall. And she filed just past the 10-year mark in California. And in California, that's the cutoff where the court can award spousal support indefinitely. And so attorneys are looking at that and saying, okay, that's potentially strategic. But the real elephant in the room is this home and foreclosure on Atlon Road. Okay, so
Yes.
it's a $6.5 million Encino mansion, 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, 8,901 square feet. All I can think about is like, that is a lot of bathroom cleaner stuff in every bathroom that you have to go to Smart and Final
Right.
to make sure you're stocked. But I
I
digress.
hope they clean their own bathroom though, you know?
So they have two mortgages that total $6 million. And it's held by an LLC called Atlon Road LLC that's managed by Dorit, not PK. And Dorit and the kids still live there. PK moved out. And the foreclosure auction, oh my God, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard it
We
was in
should
a couple
go.
days. Oh
We
my
should
god,
go
you
buy
should
it.
go. You have to go. Bid on
No,
it.
that breaks my heart. But it's set tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. And obviously, Avalon Road LLC is not in good standing with the California Franchise Tax Board, and suspended entities can't legally act. So it blocks both of them, and PK employing his most persistent and consistent move of filing bankruptcy to get out of.
Yes,
So
yes.
bankruptcy cannot halt the sale of this. So here's what everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know about this $1 million
Yeah,
spending. So let's kind of get into that.
I do wanna get into that. Yeah.
So PK's team suspended Dorit. It's like so much. I feel like this is like a whole different episode. But he subpoenaed Dorit's bank records and filed a TMZ obtained court documentation and claims that Dorit spent roughly $1 million on luxury goods the past year while the mortgage payments went unpaid. So he's kind of positioned this like, okay, well, I don't live in the house anymore. She spent
Yeah.
$1 million of her money that she gets from the show, because I think she roughly makes about 900 grand or more, a little bit more than that, you know, and she did pay the mortgage. Well, apparently she spent $995,000 on designer clothing, handbags and accessories, 69,000 at Louis Vuitton, 69,000 at Chanel, which is not hard to spend depending on what you're buying, and 38,000 at Hermes. And plus a whole list of other designers that she bought, Saint Honoré, 22,000, and the list goes on.
Maybe she's legitimately addicted to shopping. I don't
Hold that
know.
thought. So between
Okay.
October 2025 and January 2026, she spent roughly $287,000 in clothes and fashion alone. PK says he covered 90% of the family expenses, including mortgages, while Dorit made only one related utility payment. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's kind of funny.
The
And so
fact that she just made one is
I
hilarious.
know, it's funny. So PK is asking the judge to authorize an immediate sale of the home, right?
I agree, they should sell the home. Yeah.
REIT's income is 3,095,000 and PK's income is 3.3 million or so. PK's business
Wow.
expenses are 679,700, 679 and 768,000, with loans that total over 821,000.
Whoa. Okay.
Dorit's family expenses are 338,000 more or less versus PK's 1.9 million family expenses.
And is that because he's paying child support? Something like that?
This I don't know,
Okay.
but the real headline is that Dorit's personal expenses totaled $995,000,
I know.
while PK's was only 40,614.
And with that money that she spent, she could have paid her expenses, which is the hilarious part.
So here's the thing. When she filed for divorce, she didn't put a date. She left it to be determined, TBD.
Yes. So she is smart. Go
Yeah,
to read. No
yeah.
offense,
So,
PK.
her leaving out the date of separation, blank or undetermined, in her filing, even though PK had publicly moved out and they announced that separation in May 2024, her leaving that blank is not an oversight. It's a deliberate move to push the legal date of separation as late as possible, ideally filing April 2025 or beyond. And that's extra 11 months of PK's income, music management deals, and any asset growth gets vacuumed into the community pile.
Wow. Okay. So her lawyers are advising her really
Yes,
intelligently.
possibly.
Wow. Listen, good for you, Dorit.
So, in theory, by spending $1 million of community income on personal luxury goods for herself, she converts that joint marital cash into personal effects. Yeah. Her reported income is 3.5 million, but her personal spending is 995,000. And so that's about $1 million. And so $1 million, which the 995,000 would be
Right.
from the show. And by spending nearly $1 million of that income on those luxury goods for herself, she
Mhm.
converts that joint marital cash into personal effects. So where I'm confused, yeah.
Wow.
So she kind of, knows what she's doing, those
Yes.
designer handbags, the jewelry, the clothing, those are functionally untouchable in division because she could say, "I bought those for the show." And so
Right.
it's hard to value or easy to characterize as personal property, and it's impossible for PK to claim half of it.
That is so smart.
So the Birkin in her closet, that $69,000
Right.
$69,000 Birkin is, um, is hers. But if she took that $69,000 and sat it in a joint
Yeah.
account, she'd have to split 50-50.
Yeah.
So
That's a really good thank you for explaining it that way, because that's great.
so now PK is left with the liabilities on the worksheet, the mortgages, the business loan, the 1.9 million in family expenses, while Dorit is walking away with assets in the most tangible form. And
Love it. I love it.
so she's not just maxing out cards because she's manic or erratic. She's literally deliberately draining the community pot before it gets frozen and divided.
Take that, Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
Thank you, Elle.
she kind I mean, and there's so much more to this. And there's so much, much more. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, and definitely if you want to get really surgical with this and get forensic, definitely check out Dana Wilkie, who talks about it even more with more nuance. But I think I've got to go ahead and applaud Dorit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And
Have
and I
to.
do think that her rage against Kyle, not Erica, because I still think she needs to apologize for that, although I heard she's
Yeah.
turning a leaf. I think her rage against Kyle is warranted because to her, and there's even more intel that maybe Kyle is playing both sides to the demise of Dorit. Not
And
really.
just
She's definitely not Team Dorit on this. She's definitely Team PK and Team Mauricio. That's it.
that's what I was gonna ask you. Does this have to do with Mauricio? And apparently it might.
I think she's Team PK, and the
Right.
whole thing is really sad. And I hate this for her that she has to even think that deeply about how to like maneuver, even to resort to this. But you got to applaud the brilliance of it and her legal team as well. You got
It
to.
is
That's
brilliant.
why she was just walking around like, oh,
Yeah. Carrying her Hermes bags,
right,
like, yeah,
yeah,
just got a new Birkin, baby.
yeah, yeah. So there you have it, folks.
Good job, Dorit.
Good job,
Per
Dorit.
personal opinion.
Good job, Dorit.
Good job, girl.
Yeah. So that's all I got. But I am really looking forward to In the City. I want to also just talk a little bit about, I know Summer House tonight, isn't it?
The
Yeah.
finale.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay. So, people are really coming for Kyle because Kyle chose to invite Amanda to the premiere of In the City. And why people are so bothered by this man extending an olive branch to a woman that broke his heart says more about Kyle's heart. And I've always thought that
Yes.
Kyle was a good guy. He's just kind of immature.
Yeah.
I think he still loves her, but loves her in a way that, like, I gotta let you go, but I love you a way that I don't wanna suffer because we kinda grew up together. This is what I kinda get from it. And I think
Aw.
him doing that says a lot about who he is, and I don't know why people are making that such a thing when it really doesn't have to be.
People live in the black and white
They
when
do.
life is more
They do.
gray than
Yeah.
that. And he made a video about
I
that,
saw it.
which you
I
were
saw
you
it.
were about to
I saw it.
say. And he basically said, like, "Leave me alone, leave Amanda alone." I had to convince her to
Yeah.
come. She wasn't even gonna come to something she had everything to do with. And I get what he's saying. And I think he is being very mature in that statement.
I think he also possibly may feel vindicated by all of this because he knew something was off. Never did
Yeah.
he ever think it was gonna be, "Oh, I think my wife is sleeping with my housemate," but at least he knows, yes, it was definitely me, but it was so much her. And
Oh,
when
yeah.
you have that kind of liberated feeling, you don't have to be mad anymore. You can just let go and let flow. You wanna come in at the
Yeah.
Stamford Beach and take a picture of me, take a picture with me,
Yes.
so I applaud him for extending that olive branch to his wife. It's very understandable that Sierra does not want to, but
Oh, of
yeah,
course.
that's different, but I applaud that.
I think Kyle stopped being in love with her and she stopped being in love with him. And I think it's easy to kind of make peace when you're no longer really in love, but you have love, maybe, you
God,
know?
it's he was under so much financial pressure, like, it's so much that he was up under, and he clearly felt alone in that journey, and
He
DJ
was.
gave him quick money to kind of recoup his business, which is thriving right now. I've never had Loverboy. I feel like obliged. I like need to go find it and find it and taste it. I've never.
Oh my God, me too. I saw a commercial on Instagram and
Oh,
I
did
was
you?
like, let me go get some
Okay.
Loverboy. I need to go get some
I've
Loverboy.
never had it, so I'll have to try it.
I've never had it either.
Yeah.
I need to go and look for it.
Right.
I guess I'll just go near me and see what happens.
Let's do it. Let's go have we should go get some tonight and watch the finale. So let me see if I can hunt some
Let's,
down
and cheers with our lover
or
boy
DoorDash
tonight.
them down. I think I will
I
do that.
know.
I've never seen it at stores. I don't know where to find it, but I don't drink drinks like that, so
I don't know what it is
I
exactly.
don't know
Like,
either. I don't know either.
is it beer? Is it
No,
seltzer?
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna go buy some just for the team. I might just
We
buy it,
never
have it
said
on
we
the
were experts
I'll have it
in.
on our little bar right here and just keep it like
Yes. Okay, we're gonna buy some lover boy.
I'll find it. I'm
Done.
gonna go to the market right now and see
Done.
if I can check it out. But
Lover
okay,
boy near me.
that's
That's what
what
I'm gonna do.
that's it for the hot goss.
Yeah, that's it. I think that was a lot of hot
That
goss
was a
for
lot.
tonight.
That was a lot.
I hope
And,
you enjoyed it, everyone.
I hope so too. And, we'll see y'all on the other side.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy the finale. Enjoy
Enjoy.
the premiere.
I'm sure we'll be back on the mic late tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, just
Drinking
call
our
me.
eating our popcorn like, did
I've
you
gotta
see
get my
that?
popcorn on. I'm
Did
very
you see
serious about
that?
that. That's a whole religion with me and the popcorn. So, okay, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.